Hello again. Today I'm going to share something that I haven't shared actually. I'm having the channel for almost a year now, and I'm sharing like photos for like cameras or thoughts, but I never actually shared you what I feel like photographing more. There are different things. Sometimes I'm just snapping to waste some film to develop to show you, not you only, but for me because I like all this process. But this is different today. It is more like, as I said, maybe on the description and the title is photographing the ordinary, the banal, the 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 everyday items I found on my walks, and this is like I really enjoy because it is always the unexpected. I'm just working with my camera, and when I see something, I snap it, and that gives me joy because it is something, as I say, unexpected. So it's something you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm maybe follow the same paths, and it's quite interesting. Like I don't know if it will be obvious on the photos, but a lot of the photos are taken in the in the same spot or very close to it. So it's like where people left objects, and it's something that's like I train myself. So it's time I pass to those uh, those places. I kind of be a little more careful, but then there are, I don't know if it also has to do with the items or the lack, and also how I'm feeling because, like for example, a few weeks now, I'm not seeing a lot of photos, but it's also because it's hot, and yeah, so I'm kind of excited, but kind of also I don't know if it kind of worry if only like very like 10 people see the video have only 10 views or something like that, but I have to keep doing that because this is who I am as a photographer, and I know that not many people will appreciate this kind of photos, but sometimes even you know that, and you have to be brave enough to share it. So let's go through the photos, and my idea is like to like collect photos like this, and I don't know, after a few months, or I don't know when I have again a number that it can be make a video, like to share it again with another video. So it will be like kind of series, but not a series, like uh, speaking about this photo. So I'm going to show you the photos now, and I'll come back to you with some closing thoughts. Let's go through the photos, as I said. I quite like this one. It's like a teddy bear which says honey, and it's quite funny because honey, maybe in English, I don't know. So it is quite funny because I was walking, like I wanted to finish a roll of film, and I said, okay, let's change my path, and it was like my last click on the camera. This is with digital one because I took also a digital photo, and I quite like also now I'm seeing it. I can also see like these details on the rusty metal. It makes it more interesting, and it worked quite well in black and white. Yeah, it will be a mixture of color and black and white photos. This was like a doll, and I don't know. It has a weird feeling like a scary movie or whatever. And I have another photo of this one because for this one I was taking like photos every few days when it was different. This is like, I don't know. It feels weird, like a baby cloth or something like that placed there. This is again the same doll as the previous time. It makes me uncomfortable sometimes because you don't know exactly. For a few seconds, it can make you uncomfortable until you understand it's a doll and not a baby. And it was just dropped on the waist, close to the bin. Like again close to the bin, some shoes. This is again, it was the rabbits, and it was like some women's lipsticks, if I'm saying that correctly in English. And they placed like some gloves inside the plastic cup, and this was placed again in some rabbits area. It's like I always feel, no, I always, but there is something interesting in broken bottles, and it's like yeah, Lager is a beer, a popular beer from Greece that says bira is uh is beer in Greek. Again, this I find quite funny. It's like the top of the lighting placed on this, like these items. Some plates. Some this like maybe somebody some medication for a kid. Again, close the Barbie's bin. Rabbit again. It's like a toy, but you can see a smile. It makes me smile. I hope. Happy baby. It says here. Love. Hey, I think it's interesting. Sunflowers, not DMs, and this was like placed, and I took the photo a few days later when the rose kind of dying. And it's weird, like a cleaner like placed on this to clean the floor. Groom. I always forget this word. I should have checked the English words before make the video. I this is one of my favorite photos again. Because I was really happy when I find it. It was maybe like a cleaning cloth, but shaped like a little animal, and maybe they placed it to dry there. But I don't know. It is one of the photos I really love. A chair on the sea. Again, there is some interesting story telling in this photo. Some chips on the floor, on the street. I don't know. But I think there is some interesting storytelling here. This again like small teddy bear, and I don't know. I don't know what was that one, but it was placed on a bench. Some shoes, and inside it has some other shoes on the rabbits. I like it. It's an interesting storytelling for me again. This was like I don't know what was that, but I like it goes on the rabbits again. I don't know. Maybe some decoration on the garden or on the place where they have flowers. I don't know. Some food on the street. Small croissants. I don't know how typical it is in other countries, but in Greece we have quite a lot of packed like croissants. This was again a little Peppa, if I'm saying that correctly. And this toy. The bag is left somewhere like below a tree. On this is like a pavement which has a tree. It shouldn't be there. That's because I like it. I wasn't expecting it to find something like that. And this kind of toy. And the matching colors of them. And even the pink on the bottle of the water. And this kind of contrast, the green around. The palette is simple, but it's all of them like pink, green, and gray. I don't know, interesting. It's some broken door. You don't know why somebody tried to break it like that. Because like the police or who killed the door like that, and why it was placed on the street. I have no clue. Some shoes, and I think it's maybe in the similar place there was the other shoes. Another shoe like on this. I don't know if these are working at all. I hope we'll never find out. And more shoes. I don't know what's happening. Another door. You see some patterns. Some more shoes. They have more interesting stories. Like you can see the time on them. And again, it's like the dry grass around. Yeah, that was I tried to take a few photos of this. It's like implied line there, but then shadow focus here. And I don't know why it's not there. Yeah, this is like one of the weirdest. I don't know if it's interesting, but there goes a hole here, and somebody placed all those things around. I have no clue. No clue. This is, I think, it's a part of a washing machine. Why it is on the street? Maybe the people who recycle kind of. There are a lot of gypsy people who collect rubbish and take the metals and take them to recycling. And maybe this was like they took the outside for recycling and they left it there. I don't know. This is another photo I like. I don't know why, but it has something I like. Yeah, this is one of my favorites again. It's like a TV placed, and it's the last one. It's like a TV placed there, and I don't know, I love it. I don't know what you think, but I really love it. It's like, it brings a joy to me. Oh, and I noticed like, we have like the similar patterns here and here. It's like, it's like it's meant to be there. An old TV plays there and a smile. How amazing is that? It makes me think now, is the person who did that also like after? You know what I mean? So the person who plays the TV maybe didn't make this, and maybe the artist of that made also this one. It was the same pen or the same color. I don't know. That's all. I'll come back with some closing thoughts. So I really hope that you enjoy this one, and I have said I think a lot. So I don't know what more to say. This is me as a photographer. It's not something that I'm always aware is not everybody will appreciate this kind of photos, and many people will think why somebody should take these photos. But this is like a calling for me. Like the item is calling me to photograph them, and it doesn't work always. And it's not like I'm thinking of a famous person who takes photos of rabbits, but they are, I don't want to mention them, but there is nothing interesting on these photos, and because it is a famous person, his profile has millions of followers, and it can have thousands of likes, and this video or maybe this posts in Instagrams will be like 3-4 likes, and that's okay, because for me it's a motivation to leave my house and walk around and be creative, and there is something really nice on this. I don't know what's the psychological reasons that I like these photos, this kind of photos, but maybe we don't need to overanalyze it. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that you still stay here, and if you like this, like, subscribe, comment, and I don't know when, but I hope I will share more videos like that on the future. But this is something you cannot plan. I cannot tell myself I'm going outside today and I will take 100 photos and come back. If you have some model or something like that, maybe you can tell that. But these, if the items are not there, you cannot find them. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.